Next up, we have Savage, and I'm putting in here to piss him off just because I want to see his reaction. And Savage is a smash.
Yeah, you gay!
Hey everyone, it's been a while, hasn't it? Like 5 months? Yeah, that's quite bad, not gonna lie. But there are reasons why I've been gone, but I feel it's too boring to talk about, so let's just move on. But there is one thing I do want to mention while I was gone. So I've kind of been involved with a certain community that you may or may not have known about, and that being the ddlc community. And yeah, if you know anything about the ddlc community, you know it's complete and utter dog shit. Like for example, mod creators liking children way too much, not in the consent way, and DDMC mods, well, being DDMC mods, actual ass cancer. But we're not here to talk about those degenerates today. No, instead we're going to be talking about someone that I know the best, and if you're in this community, you probably know him as well, and that being Dirttheif.
Hey there, kid.
If you know anything about him, you know that everyone in this community has made a video on him, talking about the multiple dramas he's been in and how much of a fucking idiot he is. But in this video, I kind of want to give you a quick rundown on who he is and, you know, everything about him. And then I'm going to talk about my personal interactions with him, along with a friend in this video. So yeah, grab what you need, get somewhere comfy, and relax, and hopefully you enjoy the video, and yeah. Thank you for watching. Also, if I sound odd in this video, this was recorded multiple days apart from each other, and at the time I was sick, so yeah, forgive me.
I love dirt.
So, where do I begin? Well, I guess we start off with one of the biggest things he's known for, the Kota Noah drama. So, around a year ago, Dirttheif would post on Reddit saying that he needs help making a mod called Just Kota Noah, which is literally the exact same thing as Just Monaco, and it went as well as Cyberpunk on day one release. Like Dirttheif not even working on the mod and relying on his team to make it for him, and literally just wanted the team just to copy Moss, but instead of Monica, they would replace it with Kota Noah. That's it. And later on, someone would post on Reddit saying why the mod is cancelled and telling everyone how much of a terrible leader Dirttheif is. And this would start a Reddit thread of Dirttheif pretty much just coping and seething that the mod got cancelled and blaming everyone around him and acting like he's the victim in the story, which he isn't. Savage Central has a really good video on this drama. It goes a lot more in depth than I ever could, so yeah, I recommend you go watch it after this video. But I do want to give my quick take on this, and I think Dirttheif is a fucking retard for even doing this in the first place. He does not understand how long this stuff takes and how time-consuming it is.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention one thing in the drama. He wanted his mod team to put together a full playable tech demo by the end of the week.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Are you serious right now, bro?
So yeah, that right there just proves that he does not understand how long this stuff takes and is not capable of running a mod team whatsoever. And this is the one thing that pisses me off about this entire drama. He doesn't take any accountability for what he's done or any of the actions that he did, but instead blames his entire mod team for everything and acts like the victim for it, which is incredibly shitty of him to do. He even lies and says that they hijacked the mod, which they didn't. They were pretty much just telling him how much of an idiot he was acting on Reddit, and I guess he took that as, oh, they're hijacking my mod. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Stop acting like you're innocent in this situation. You're not. You pretty much lied about your team taking over the mod that you didn't even work on in the first place. And whining and bitching when things don't go your way. I'll get to your own whining in a bit, but for now, I want to talk about how much of an idiot you are. But yeah, like I said, go watch the Savage video. It's 10 times better than this one, so yeah, on to the next drama.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I love talking to minors.
Now you're probably thinking, wow, that was really bad and unnecessary. Could it get any worse from here? Oh, don't worry, it gets a lot worse. So on November of last year, someone would post a video of screenshots of Dirttheif talking to a minor, but he's also a minor. He's 17, the same age as me, so It wouldn't be that bad if he was talking to someone the exact same age as him, right? Well, nope. Apparently the person he was talking to was allegedly 11 years old. So yeah, this dude was literally talking to a child and did not think at all that this would be a bad idea whatsoever. He has multiple excuses and reasons on why he did not think to stop talking to this person. One of them being he was trying to get information out of this person to see who they are, which seems very, very unlikely, but we'll get to that in a bit, don't worry. But there is one thing I do need to mention. The person he was talking to, Pinto, is most likely a troll, because people troll him a lot. They make new accounts and try and catfish him just to get a reaction out of him. And most of the time, it works. He always falls for it every single time, which makes him a really easy target for these types of people. But still, even if it is still a troll or not, this is still very creepy. Like, the fact that he not think to stop when this person said they were 11 and continued to say disgusting shit like this just baffles me. I'm not saying Dirt would try and go after minors, but if he was in this situation again and the person was real, it wouldn't surprise me that he would try and do something. So yeah, Savage would make a video on this calling it Congrats Dirttheif, and it's just pretty much him just showing the screenshots of Dirt and Pinto and calling Dirttheif an idiot for doing this in the first place. And unsurprisingly, Dirt would go to Savage coping about how this video is ruining his life and wanting it to be taken down, which it isn't. I would just say it's ruining his reputation, but you know, it is what it is. But I will say it is ruining his Riz game, because the way he does it is showing girls his YouTube channel. I mean, if I was someone trying to show the girl that I liked my YouTube channel and the videos looked like this, it doesn't take a genius to know what happens afterwards. But anyways, back to Dirt coping. Now, after Savage said no, Dirt would try and make a video calling Savage a child diddler, which again just shows how much of an asshole Dirttheif is. Now, unfortunately, his old channel is gone, which is a shame because you can't see these old videos. But we do have an alternate source. Meet the Spear, Dirttheif's shittier second channel. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about the Spear, but I'll just give you like a very quick rundown of it. So the Spear was pretty much Dirt's edgier second channel. I don't know how to describe it, to be honest. And for the longest time, he claimed he wasn't the Spear, and he just kept using that cope for like the entire time the channel was up. Until like 2 months ago, he made a video saying it was him, and we already knew this in the first place. He used a shitty voice changer to like pretend it wasn't him, and from the way he talks and the way he does things, you can tell it's him. I'm pretty sure a deaf person would be able to tell that it was him. And there's really not much I can say about the channel. All the videos are the exact same, and they're all boring and garbage. But I do want to talk about the first video, because it does mention Savage being a child diddler in the worst ways possible. So let's give this a little watch, shall we?
You also, probably, there is a chance of you actually being a pedophile. For example, you spoke with experience when you were in one of your Predator videos. But you know what you were talking about was very strange.
So, if you don't know what he's talking about, I mean, I don't blame you. It's hard to understand him with that dumbass voice changer on. He's talking about a video that Savage made called The Predators of the ddlc Community, which is a great video, highly recommend it. But what he's referring to is Savage debunking Camping Carl's Reddit post in a CinemaSins bit. Like, if this is the only evidence you have of Savage being a child diddler, then it's terrible evidence and just shows that you're lying to save your own ass. And if you want more proof, here's Savage saying it himself. You're welcome.
I have a strong feeling that you were once arrested for pedophilia. That is why your channel was terminated. Oh my god. What
the fuck are you talking about?
Nope, that's not why his channel got deleted. His channel got deleted because an EMR fan reported it and got it terminated. Just another lie for Dirt to act like the victim once again.
Awesome. He did know the entire time.
Yeah, I don't think he knew it was a troll the entire time. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. There's a lot more, but I feel it's not really relevant to this part. But damn, imagine lying that hard that someone is a child diddler, even though you are doing the exact same thing, But the difference is we have photographic evidence of it. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story is, don't go after kids. So yeah.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing.
Alright, so where do I start? Now, unlike the two people who have made videos on him, those being Savage and SBPS, I don't really have a lot of interactions with him per se, but I will say I've had enough experience to have my full opinion on him as a person. So why not start off on how I first met him? So on November of last year, I asked Dirttheif his side of the Pinto drama and what he had to say for it. You know, just to get his side of the story. And it was pretty much the same thing I talked about a moment ago. It was just him saying that he was trying to get info out of this person and he was pressured into doing it, which again seems very unlikely knowing him. And that's pretty much it. We just became mutuals and we talked on and off sometimes. But that's not the end of the story. No, in fact, it goes a lot deeper than that, and shows what type of person Dirttheif really is. But first, I feel it's important to introduce my friend, Scrubs, into this video. He agreed to do an interview with me to talk about the stuff that Dirttheif has said about him in the past, and just give his general thoughts on it. He also held a trial for Dirttheif, which is pretty much the interview, but better. It's a really good video, and I highly recommend you guys watch it. And it has a few friends of mine, those being Sunny, or SBPS, and Redacted. So yeah, thank you Scrubs for being a part of this video, and yeah. Here's the interview part of this video. Hope you like it.
Hey dog, get some ice cream? Only a spoonful.
Yeah, I pulled it up.
Alright. Just, give me your thoughts on it and everything.
Alright, so Dirttheif wants to use his apparently dead cousin to insult my service. Which is what happened when he tries to spurg out saying, he wants to imitate a drill sergeant, and was his whole reason for calling me maggot and stuff, which is kind of like funny coming from one of the most squirrely individuals that I've known on this side of the internet for a while. My general thoughts is, it's like, I'm not really that mad that he talks about me like that, but it is kind of insulting that he would use his dead cousin.
Yeah.
If he even is his cousin, which that's already debatable.
Yeah.
To try and insult me. Like, literally, his cousin died long before he was even born. Like he's not one you should really be using to insult people. Like, your cousin, that man died, like, he lost his life, and I can sympathize with that. He died for his country, which honestly I can't even do. Like, that's not even a sacrifice that I've had to come close to making, because I'm in a non-combative MOS. I just work I was just working in a hospital unit taking X-rays of people. But Dirttheif shouldn't really like I've said before, he should not be casting stones.
So what Scrubs is talking about, if you're a little confused, is Dirttheif pretty much calling him out and insulting him for being in the army, and using his dead cousin as an example or something? Now, I'm not going to be the first one to say it, but this is fucked up beyond belief. He is literally insulting someone for being in the army at this current time and praising his cousin that he's never met for being in the army. Now, I know this is going to sound odd, but that is very fucking hypocritical of him to say, and is a very, very, very shitty thing of him to say. You have no right to say anything, Dirttheif. You're not in the army. You're just some dumb kid that makes videos in his room all day, and cry and bitch when nobody's making your shitty ass mod. And you're not proving anything by saying this to Scrubs. No, the only thing you're proving to everyone is how much of an actual dickhead you are.
He wants to take the easy way out, which is to become a YouTuber, when he has no talent, no charisma, and no backbone or willingness to sacrifice time into making his content better than what it already is. He's been doing this for 3 years, and he has gained almost no following because his entire following now is just people who want to make fun of him. That's pretty much the entirety of his fan base. and maybe a couple of his IRL friends like Drew gone.
Yeah.
Which is honestly quite sad if this is what you want to do with your life. Like, you're about to be 18 and you're going to graduate. Like later this year, he should be starting his senior year, or is he about to graduate high school entirely? Which is a sad thought to think about, considering
Yeah, I agree.
done nothing so far.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I agree with you fully. Him, like, saying, like, about stuff about his cousins that he's never met, and you insulting you about, insulting you about being in the army and stuff, which is incredibly shitty. It's not insult. I get you don't get insulted by it and stuff. Like, I get that. It doesn't really bother you, but it is really shitty of him to do that. Like, it is, like, incredibly. And it's kind of like spitting in your face type thing. I don't know. But yeah, I fully agree with you there. I really do agree with you.
And he comes after me. And then when I say, all right, let's join BC and I'll talk to you, he wants to deny that I'm in the army. I'm willing to show him proof that of my military service. I don't really have an issue with that. I'm not afraid to like dox myself in that way, because I'm not really ashamed of what I've done on the internet. Yeah, sure, I've trolled here or there, but at the end of the day, I'm just another asshole on the internet. But he treats this shit so seriously because this is his entire life, is his online presence. So anytime you try to insult that, he starts waffling and gets upset and throws a hissy fit. If he really wants to try to become a YouTuber, he needs to grow a spine, 2, invest time and effort into improving his fucking trade, which is video making. And 3, honestly, there's not much he can do to be more charismatic and enjoyable to be around. I understand that he's severely autistic, but he also is very narcissistic as well, which is a terrible combination for one who because you are mentally incapable of improving upon yourself.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, anything he does from here on out is on him. Like, I've tried to help him, Sonny's tried to help him, you've tried to help him, and Savage has tried to help him. Many people have tried to give him advice that he never takes to heart, and he continues to make the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again. At this point, there's a reason why he's widely considered one of the most hated individuals in this community. It's because he doesn't learn, and he's so narcissistic that he has a mental conception of his abilities that is far greater than reality.
Yeah.
And it's tragic to see. It was fun. It was kind of funny to make fun of, but it does get sad after a while.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I do agree with you there. Like, it was funny, like, make fun of him, but you have, like, it's just becoming sad and it's just starting to become annoying and stuff. It's just like, yeah.
Every now and then he does something fucking hilarious. Like, I'll include this in the video, but the voice message that he made trying to call out Durga was truly one of the funniest things he's done. And if it was ironic, if it was a meme, it would have been the funniest thing ever, but it isn't. He genuinely thinks that people are going to take it seriously.
Yeah.
He tried to pretend. Bro tried to pretend he has fucking DID, and he flipped to an old English fucking I don't know what he was trying to imitate. A knight? It was so fucking cringe.
Oh,
but it was at the same time too.
Yeah,
that's the highlight of Dirttheif. That is literally the highlight of any interaction with Dirttheif Offical.
Yeah.
This when he does goofy stuff and it's genuinely funny that you can all band together and laugh at him. That is the highlight of his career. He is a freak show attraction that everyone comes to gawk at. That's why he had 300 subs.
Yeah.
Before his original channel got nuked. Now he can't get any traction because nobody's interested anymore.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to up his game. And honestly, if I were him, I would just change his name entirely if he wants to try to become a YouTuber again. Because forever the Dirttheif Offical is going to be tainted by the Just Kota Noah drama, the Pinto drama, the meth head, all
Oh,
this goofy stuff.
yeah, I agree.
And that will be his legacy. He talks about how his grandfather said he was going to one day do something great before he died. I don't think that making a Just Kota Noah 2 mod was what he meant. I don't think making a ddlc dating mod for a fan and character
Yeah.
is what his grandfather meant by he would do something great.
Yeah, I agree. Now that's probably a lot to take in, and I don't blame you. But there is one thing that needs to be noted. Scrubs is not wrong about all of this. This is how he acts nearly every day or anytime you talk to him, and there's no better example than Sunny and Savage. Now, I know Sunny, me and him have been really good friends for quite a while, and he tells me the multiple times Dirt keeps messaging him over random reasons. Now, the main 2 ones Dirt would always message him about is doing a video idea or coping about his personal problems. I mean, he explains it a lot more better than I can, so here's a clip from one of his newest videos talking about it.
Remember the interview I did? After that, me and Dirttheif became kind of mutual friends again. We were alright, but he would keep coming to me to talk about 2 things. Either making a video with him, or he'd keep talking about his issues, which I don't mind, but it was constant. Those would be the only times he'd want to speak to me. And I tried to give him advice. I've been giving him advice probably since the first day I've spoke to him, but he has taken none of it in. And it got to one day where I was really not in the mood. I was having a shit day because my dog had passed away. So I was just kind of like, hey, listen, I do not care now, man. All you come to me is for videos or just to cope. And it was the same with everyone else. Made constant group chats on Discord with me and Savage in to talk about his issues or video ideas. And we both got fed up.
So as you can tell from that clip right there, Dirttheif really likes bothering those 2 way too much, to the point where he has to make fucking group chats for the 3 of them. Like, I genuinely do not understand why this dude is so obsessive over them. Like, I like Sunny and Savage, they're both really cool and I've had great experiences from them, but I wouldn't bother them constantly about my problems, even on their worst days, and making group chats about dumbass video ideas that 9 times out of 10 they don't give a shit about. And if he's trying to be friends with them, he's doing a terrible job at it. It looks like he's just using them for views, which he's most likely doing. I mean, think about it. These are the 2 people who have made videos on him, and they have done really well. And it does not surprise me at all that Dirt would try and leech off of them a bit, even to the point where he begs them to be in one of his videos. Like, just stick on your own terms. You'll do a lot better like that than relying on people to get you views. And this shit where he's coping to them about every little problem he has. Now, it's perfectly fine to talk about your problems to someone, but like Sunny said, it was constant. And if he does this to everyone he talks to, it doesn't make him look pitiful. It just makes him look like a giant attention seeker. And his attention-seeking ways perfectly embody this video. This will probably be the last thing that we talk about in this video, but it perfectly embodies everything that I do not like about Dirttheif. But before we talk about that, let's talk about something funny for a little bit. So one night I was playing some Overwatch, just minding my own business, until I see Dirttheif send a voice message. Now I was expecting him to cope about something like the 50th time this week, but in reality, it was probably one of the most funniest things I ever heard in my entire life, so I'll just let that play out for a sec.
I gave you a chance to yield, but now you forced my hand. SP, Nova, everyone on this server, I'm truly sorry to do this, but and for all but am. Oh my god. Oh. I am. By order of the highest authority, you are hereby sentenced to death. Hang yourself and make this easy for us all. You cannot hide in the shadows.
Mama's so old that she's in the Bible.
Now, he mostly does stupid shit, but that is one of the funniest things I ever seen in my entire life. Homie literally turned into Batman for a moment. But wait, doesn't that make me the Joker?
You see, I'm not a monster. You're just cringy as hell. Understand? Have you had a button today?
But anyways, back to what we were doing. So, he originally made this as a Discord message, but I guess he felt the need to upload it to YouTube for some reason. I don't know. But the entire video is just him lying and just coping about everything again. Sunny already made a video on this, and it's pretty good. But I kind of want to talk about it from my point of view because he does mention me in this video. And I would like to talk about some things that he mentions in the video, but not directly towards me and stuff. So yeah, let's watch this dude dig a bigger hole than he already is.
Okay, so I'll probably re-upload this as a video because, well, reopening up, me coming clean. SP, then I know you wanted me to join that VC the other fucking day, so you hear my voice, tough I'm lying. I told a half-truth, and by that I mean I didn't trust you during that because I thought you would have grabbed someone from BMR to.
Okay, one, the reason why me and Sunny wanted him to join that VC is to try and talk to him. Sunny was already annoyed by him DMing him for no apparent reason, and me and Sunny figured the best way to settle things is by getting him on a VC and telling him to stop DMing Savage and Sunny and hopefully getting a better understanding of him. There was no ill will towards it, we were just trying to settle things like adults. And two, how the hell are we supposed to get anyone from your old school? Sunny lives in the UK, I live in the US, but I live far away from you. So tell me, how are we supposed to get anyone from your old school? That doesn't make any sense.
Dude, I have no ill will towards you. To be honest, when I'm not on Discord, when I'm not on this server, I essentially forget you exist.
No, you don't. I'm not going to repeat my points, but it's basically what I just talked about a moment ago. But yeah, no, he doesn't. I've seen it. So yeah, that's a straight up cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Also, if you don't like my content, that's fine. You don't have to watch it. No one is saying you should, but I'm not going to change my entire content because you personally don't like it.
But there's one little problem with that, and that's your content is ass. I've watched some of your videos, and they're literally one of the most insufferable things I've ever had to watch in my entire life. And we're not asking much from you. All we ask is that you at least try and edit your videos for once. And no, adding a rose and adding a spin effect to it is not actual editing. Hell, I'm even editing this entire video on my phone, so that's saying something. And there's a reason why your channel isn't going anywhere, dude. For one, you upload daily and the thumbnails are really boring and unappealing. Two, you cover things that no one cares about. For example, you'll play a Genius Japan game, and it's literally just a crappy visual novel game that no one gives two shits about. And finally, the video that we're watching and these dumbass cope posts. They're dumb, they're unnecessary, and the only people that watch them are just people that laugh at them. But yeah, that's why your channel isn't doing any well. It's a complete waste of time, and if you actually listen to the things we say, maybe you'll start seeing some growth. Like learning how to edit and actually covering things that people might actually like. Not a dumbass Cat Monica video. No one wants to watch that.
I'm also trying to improve, even though none of you believe that.
I mean, it's been a month since you posted this video and nothing has changed whatsoever.
Also, Savage, never have I never wanted to use you for views. Ever since you revealed the truth about Sniper, or well, should I say Rose, I've kind of wanted to be a bit of a friendship with you, man. Sort of allies. Comrade, if you will.
I mean, that's kind of cool and all, but the person that you're trying to be friends with has made multiple videos on you clowning you for all the things that you've done, and you constantly begging them to be in your videos, and you coping about your past, and when he tells you ways to improve yourself and to change your life for the better, you just ignore it and revert to the same thing that you're doing already. That's not trying to be friends with someone, Dirttheif. That's just you being petty.
I've always lived in the shadow of others. I have my mom tell me to get a job somewhere. She'll go, "Oh, this place is hiring. You're going to apply there." And I'm like, no, because, well, you've all noticed I want some independence, but...
Oh yeah, that word kind of reminds me of something. Oh yeah, I know what it is. It's, lazy. You are lazy. You are practically one of the most laziest human beings I've ever met in my entire life. And actually, come to think of it, you were always lazy. You were lazy in the Kota Noah drama, and you're lazy now. You expect people to do your dirty work for you, and when they don't, you get mad and throw a temper tantrum. Again, you did it in the Kota Noah drama, and you're doing it now, but instead of temper tantrums, you're throwing pity parties. Your mom is trying to help you get your life started, but I guess Just Kota Noah and United RP are way more important than me trying to get a job. You need to start focusing on more important things in your life than working on a mod that no one will play. I know I sound rude when I say these things, I know I do, but it's been 10 months. 10 months, almost a year, and he has not improved in the slightest and is reverting back to what he was almost a year ago, and he has not changed in those 10 months. And I hate to say it, but it's like what Scrub says. He'll either be dead or somewhere else, but who knows. But at the rate he's going, I don't see anything good happening to him in his future.
Then there's the whole fact of you all telling me to move on from my past. It doesn't help. Like, for example, I was telling Nova about all the mini personalities, or personas I have adopted and made because I don't know truly who anyone wants me to be, who I am supposed to be. Now, I don't have split personalities. They're more personas, characters I will take up, try to see which one is the actual me.
Okay, so what he's talking about right here is a conversation that we had of him telling me the multiple personas that he has. I'm still kind of confused on it, but I sure can tell you one thing, that these personas that he thinks he has, this is just him. This is his personality. And there's one simple thing I can only tell you, and that's be yourself. That's it. Just be yourself, but don't be an asshole. But from the way I've seen you talk to people, myself included, it's very hard for you to not be a dick. And all the times I've seen you talk to other people, you're either 1, a giant dickhead to them, or 2, an attention-seeking, dramatic man-child. And if that's you as a person, you have to start learning how to be more nicer to people and less of a man-child to people. No one wants to hear you complain about your problems constantly. It just makes you dislikable. This is the internet, and no one gives 2 shits about your problems. No one does, and I know that's hard to hear, and I know it sucks, but it's the truth, man. You gotta hear it.
Nova, when I was telling him this, said that he asked if I moved on yet, which... I wasn't thinking about BMR till he actually fucking said that.
Okay, so Dirttheif's past. I'm not really going to get into it much, but all you need to know is this. So, a girl named Titus. Yes, Dirttheif, I know you hate it when people say her name, but it's not my fault because you keep bringing her up every 2 seconds. So it's even game. But anyway, long story short, Dirttheif said something a little raunchy. Titus got overreactive about it, and Titus spread rumors about Dirttheif R-wording her, and yeah. It's a shitty situation, and she probably shouldn't have took it that far, but Dirt shouldn't be coping about it 3 years later. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you, but it's been 3 years. If you keep coping about it more and more, you're not gonna feel better. You're just gonna make yourself feel worse. I feel if you move on from it, you might feel a little bit better about yourself, and you might actually improve in some shape or form. But if you keep coping about her over and over and over, you're never going to change. You're never going to improve, and you're just going to be stuck like that forever. I'm sorry to say it, but you need to move on.
Now, this is something for all of you. Never have I been told I did something right. Never have I been told I did something correctly. Never have I been good enough. Rising Phoenix is my chance. I'm using Rising Phoenix not just as a chance to help, to try to help TRM, to try to bring them back, but to show that I'm capable of something, to show that I can get something accomplished.
No, it's not going to change anything. It's just going to be the exact same thing that happened in the Kota Noah drama. You're repeating what you did a year ago, and you're not changing anything about it. You're just doing the exact same thing over and over again until you succeed in the end, which will probably be never. Actually, you know what? How about this? Every time that Dirttheif says he's gonna make Just Kota Noah take a shot, you'll probably die of like alcohol poison in like 2 seconds. But hey, it would be a funny meme.
I've always been looked down upon. And Scrubs trying to, and all them trying to fucking get me to fail. It just reinforces the idea that I'll never be good enough.
How is he trying to get you to fail? No, seriously, how is he trying to get you to fail? He has tried everything in his power to help you and to improve your life for the better, but you don't listen. You don't listen to anything that we say. Me, Scrubs, Sunny, Savage, and literally everyone that I know has tried to help you in some shape or form, but you don't listen, and that's why everyone has given up on trying to help you, because you're a lost cause. Sunny has made it clear that he does not like you coping to him about your problems, and I'm sure Savage has probably done the same thing, or ignore you, which I don't blame him, to be honest. And through the entire time that I've known you, you have been nothing but a lying, lazy, sensitive man-child that most likely will probably never change whatsoever. You're never going to improve, you're never going to listen what we say or tell you to improve yourself, and you live in a cycle that will probably never be broken because your ego is way too big for it to be broken. And if that's the case, I'm done helping you. I'm done being ignored, and I'm done with your bullshit. I'm done with you coping about the same thing over and over and over again every day. Me and many others have tried to help you, but again, you don't listen. And look, despite me saying all the things I've said in this video, I don't hate you. I don't wish you harm or anything like that. All I want from you is to improve and change for the better. And that's what everyone wants you to do. But the way you're dealing with things now, I don't see that happening anytime soon. But please don't ignore those who are trying to help you. Who knows, it might help you out in the long run. So yeah, that's Dirt's coming out video. It's pretty much what you expect it to be, and like I've said before, he's a lost cause, so what else do I need to say? But I will say this, I do hope that he realizes that everything that he did, like, last year was bad, and I really do hope that he improves on himself. But who knows? Only time will tell.
Stood in bed all day, cause it's raining in LA. Been there since yesterday, cause it's raining in LA.
So, in conclusion, Dirttheif is probably the biggest man-child on the ddlc community. He's petty, he's rude to others, he's actually retarded, and has lied multiple times to save his own ass. And I mean, do I really have to talk about the Pinto stuff? Like, really? It speaks for itself, to be honest. And at this point, I don't see him improving anytime soon. And like I've stated before, we've all tried to help him in some shape or form, but again, he doesn't listen to anything we say. So there's really no use of trying to help him if he just does not listen at all. And like I said before, go watch these videos on Dirttheif. They do a lot better than I ever could, and they're way more better than mine. So yeah, that's Dirttheif. Sorry if I was rambling near the end of it. I just kind of want to get all my frustrations out. You know how it is. But yeah, that's it. But I don't want to end the video here, though. No, actually, I just kind of wanted to say thank you to all of you who stuck around for this video. This video took forever to make, and I hope you all enjoy it for what it is. And I also want to thank you all for 60 subscribers. I'm now at like 63 now, but damn, thank you all for subscribing. It means a lot that you enjoy my content. And to the old people who have stuck around, thank you for sticking with me. Sorry I haven't been uploading much, but life gets in the way, you know how it is. And I also want to thank all my friends for helping me out with this video. I want to thank Scrubs for being a part of this video in the first place. And I also want to thank Sunny, or SPPS, for allowing me to use some of his content for evidence. And for everyone else who helped me on this, thank you. I'm very glad you all helped me out with this. So yeah, there's really not much I could say for it, except thank you for watching. I love you all, God bless, and yeah, bye-bye. Also, Dirt has a second channel called The Queer. I don't know if you heard of it, but
Hello everyone, my name is The Queer. So this is the Spear Redux.
It's pretty funny, not gonna lie.
Stood in bed all day, cause it's raining in LA. Been there since yesterday, cause it's raining in LA. Stood in bed all day, cause it's raining in LA. Been there since yesterday, cause it's raining in LA.
So yeah, thank you, Scrubs, for being a part of this interview. Any last words for the audience?
Dirt is gay. That's it.
Hey guys, I guess that's it.
Oh, fucking lad.
Nice.